Hi, everybody. Welcome today. I am Michelle Valenti with the American Parkinson Disease Association. Today we are doing a level 1 seated class. All you need is a nice sturdy chair, some weights nearby for later, and of course your water. Okay? Make sure you also have lots of space around you. We are going to be doing some cardio. We're going to be doing some big movement pattern work. And then, of course, we'll be doing some core and strength as well. So go ahead and get your weights ready if you want. We won't be using them till a little later. And, of course, we will take breaks together. Always make sure you take a break, though, when you need to. The good thing about the recorded classes is that you can stop them whenever you want and get a drink or go use the restroom or whatever you need to do, and then continue on when you're ready. All right, so let's go ahead and get a nice big warm-up going here. So we want to sit to the front of our seat, okay? Pull the shoulders back and down. Arms are down to the sides. We're going to take a big breath and reach really tall up over our head and stretch. Inhale up, reach for the ceiling, and then bring those arms down. Good, and exhale. In and up, big stretch. Inhale deeply, and exhale and come down. And one more time, real big up, and real big down. Good, arms are down to the side. We're going to take the shoulders all the way up and around. So big shoulder rolls here. Lift them up and take them in a big circle back and down. Good. Keep taking those deep breaths. And let's stop and go forward with those shoulders now. So big circles forward. I want you to feel that big motion in the shoulders, getting them nice and warm. Kind of stretching out the back as well. All right, good. Kind of shake those arms out. We're going to take our hands on our waist, okay, and elbows are out to the side. Spread your feet about shoulder width apart. We're going to do a little turn one way at the waist and our shoulders, and then we're going to turn the other way. So we're kind of twisting at the waist. We're also going to bring our shoulders back, so I want you to feel that little twist in your spine, back and forth. So we want to start real easy, real slow, and as you go through, maybe the first few times you can get a little further around. All right, now we're going to come back to the center. We're going to take our hands straight out in front and reach and bend at the waist. Stretch your arms out really far in front. Then come back and open up your chest. Put your hands on your hips, elbows are back. Good. Reach forward and pull back. Forward and pull back. Good. Reach and stretch those arms way out. Real big. Kind of round your back on the top. Reach and pull. Reach and pull. 3 more. Reach and pull. Reach and pull. Last time. Reach and pull. Good. All right, now we're going to have our hands right here by our shoulders. Make a big tight fist. I want you to punch your arms out straight. Open those fingers up. Bring them in. Big tight fist. Push them out. Good. In, out. In, out. Squeeze, open. Squeeze, open. Good. 4 more. Open. In, open. In, open. Last time. Open. Now take those wrists and make big waving motions at the wrists. Good. Kind of let your whole arms turn here. All right, and we're going to squeeze and flick down. Open those hands. Squeeze and flick. Open those fingers up and kind of pretend like you're throwing water off your hands. Big, long arms. Good. 3 more. 3, 2, 1. All right. Let's bring a leg out in the front and try to lengthen it out. Push your heel into the floor. toe is up, and kind of just lean forward a little bit, straightening that leg. And bring it back, and let's bring the other leg out nice and long. Lean forward over that, kind of stretch up the back of the leg. Good, and bring that one back in. Now we're going to do that back and forth a little quicker. So out, in, out, in. Good, lengthen, toe is up. Good, kind of push your heel down, toe comes up. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, arms are out to the side real long, palms are down, thumbs are forward. We're going to take a small circle forward. Sit up real tall. Okay, I want you to feel that spine nice and long. And now take those circles back. Warming up the back and shoulders again. We do that a lot. All right, bring those arms down, kind of shake them out a little bit. And let's just put our hands on our thighs. We're going to tilt our head down all the way, stretching the back of the neck. Relax the shoulders down. Now bring the chin back up to the center and then lift it up towards the ceiling. Back down all the way and all the way up. One more time down and one more time up. Back to the center. Now we're going to just turn side to side. Couple more. All right, we're going to start with a little march in our seat. So I just want you to lift those feet up and down, kind of take your arms and kind of swing them however they feel natural, like you're taking a little stroll. Good. We're going to try to sit up, take some deep breaths. So we're going to sit up, use our core. We're almost done with our warm-up. Okay. And then we're going to start out with some cardio. All right, just a little bit longer. I want you to try to widen those feet just a little bit and keep that march going. Good. And bring those feet back in, slow it down. All right, I think we're done with our warm-up. I'm going to grab a drink, and we're going to start with a little bit of round of cardio. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to do 30 seconds of a walk or jog, and then we're going to do 30 seconds of jabbing. Okay, that's a long time. So we're going to work our upper body, and I want you to get full motions in here for 30 seconds. Okay, then we're going to do a jumping jack, in and out, or you can do one side at a time, okay, for 30 seconds. And then we're going to do crosses for 30 seconds, okay? So that's a long time, working a lot of upper body and lower body. So we're going to get the heart rate up and also get some big movements in. All right, so big deep breath in. All right, let's first start with that nice walk. You can take it to a little faster if you want. Arms are kind of pumping up and down hard so that our heart rate goes up a little bit. We want to make sure we're taking those deep breaths as our heart rate goes up. Ten more seconds, and then we're just going to jab, but we're going to jab fast and real big. All right, stop the feet. We're jabbing in the front. Real big, all the way in and out. Straight arms. So you should feel this in your arms. You should feel this in your waist. Good, as fast as you can go, but also getting those whole big movements in. So we always want to straighten our arms. Good. 5 more seconds. All right, now we're going to take it to a jumping jack, either one side out or both. Okay, this is a lot of core. You can take one leg out, both arms, or you can switch back and forth. Okay, so we're switching our legs back and forth. Good. It's getting warm in here, huh, David? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to cross for 30. Okay, all the way across. Turn your body. Punch those arms out long and straight. Big turn in the waist. So doing this for 30 seconds, you're going to really feel that core. Try to lengthen those arms. Good job. Really nice, big, long arms. Good. 3, 2, 1. Take a big, deep breath. Nice job. Whew. Okay. We're going to start with some big movements, but we're going to do pattern. Okay. So first, we're going to take one leg out and in 2 times. Then we're switching to the other side. Okay. So we're going to go out, in, then switch, out, in, back and forth. 1, 2, and switch. 1 and 2, and switch. 1, 2, switch. 1, 2. One more time. Out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in. All right, adding on, we're going to go heel, heel. Okay, same leg. 2 on the other leg. Heel, heel. Then we're going to start over. Out, in, switch, out, in, heel, out, in, and switch. Good. Out again. Out, in, switch, out, in, and heel, in, switch. One more time. Out, in, switch, out, in, and heel, switch, heel. Good. Started to do the other side. Okay, we're adding on. So after our heels, we're going to do 4 hooks. Okay. So out, in, switching legs, heels, and then 4 hooks. We're doing a lot of boxing today. All right. So remember, when we hook, we stop that fist right in front of our chest. Then we start back with the legs again. All right, let's go. Out, in, switch, out, in, and heel, switch, heel, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Legs out, in. Good. Out, switch, out, in, heels, out, in, switch, heel, and 4 hooks. 2, 3, 4. One more. Out, in, switch, out, in, and heel, and switch, heel, and 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, remember our pattern. But we're going to go back to our cardio again. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing. This time, when we're marching or running or jogging or whatever, I want you to get those arms up just a little bit higher. Okay? But remember, you can always slow down your pace. Totally up to you. 30 seconds, and then we're going to do 30 seconds of jabs. Okay? And then we're going to do 30 seconds of jumping jacks. Okay, heel out to the side, arms are up overhead, and then we're going to do 30 seconds of crosses. All right, we ready? All right, let's go with that. Nice walk or jog in place. We're going to try to punch our arms, our fists up to the ceiling. Good. Get those feet moving. And we're always taking those deep breaths, right? 3, 2, 1, and jabs out in the front. Big long arms. Good. In and out. As long as you can get those arms. Nice. Good. Keep going. Try to sit up real tall so you feel this in your core as well. All right. Jumping jacks. One leg out, both arms up. We're switching legs back and forth. Remember, you go at your own pace here. Good. Keep breathing. In through the nose, out through the mouth. You good? Yeah, just take your time. Of course. Yeah. It gets to be a lot, Jim. You're welcome. You're welcome. All right, now crosses. Take a little time, Jim, before you take off. Almost there. Big long arms. 3, 2, 1. Let's take a deep breath and get a drink. Nice job. That's okay. You know, it's good. It's good. I like for everybody to try a variety of classes because you never know what really is going to help you the most. Yeah. Yeah. Good. Good. Craig, I haven't heard yet. I haven't heard yet. Yeah. I haven't heard anything yet. I'm going to have to ask Kim before I leave. All right. So now we're going to go back to that pattern again. Okay. So remember, we go out, in, switch, out, in, then heel, 1, 2, other heel, 1, 2, and then 4 hooks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Out, in, switch, out, in, and heel, other heel, heel, 4 hooks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Out, in. Good. Out, in, in, and heel, and switch, heel, and 4 hooks. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. Out, in, switch, out, in, and heel, 2, and switch, heel, 2, and hook, 2, 3, and 4. Good. All right, let's let those brains rest a little bit. Okay. All right, let's just work on some really big movements. I want to work our whole body, our whole upper body. So we're going to start pretty much at the hips and work up. So we're going to take our arms to one side, kind of long, and then I want you to reach around in a big circle all the way over to the other side of your body. So we're making our arms long, and we're getting a nice big twist in our core and our back. Good, kind of like a big windshield wiper. That's it. Reach around over your head. You should feel this in your stomach as well as your back and your spine, and of course your arms and your shoulders. Good. Little bit more. Let's do 3 more big ones. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Okay. Now let's take our arms down to the sides and do some stretching and flexibility again with our spine. So we're going to do big side bends, but I want to do a little pulsing here. So we're going to get to a point where we feel it in that side squeezing, and then we're going to stay here and we're going to pulse us little bitty pulses, squeezing that side maybe like just a half an inch. All right, so we're going to squeeze 2, 3, 4, 5. Come up, switch to the other side, find that spot where you feel that squeeze, and then pulse 2, 3, 4, 5. Switch again. Reach and hold and squeeze 2, 3, 4, 5. Come up, switch and squeeze 2, 3, 4, 5. One more time on each side. Reach and squeeze 2, 3, 4, 5. And switch and then squeeze 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Let's put our hands on our thighs and round the back. Okay, I want you to stretch that spine. We've done a lot of work on that already. Deep breaths. All right. Grab a drink. Here's what we're going to do. One more set of cardio. One more set of our pattern. And then we're going to switch on to strength and core. More core. Okay. So 30 seconds of a walk or jog. All right, starting. Sitting up tall, we're going to try to punch those arms up. And here's the important part. Take those deep breaths. Good. That's the part we really have to always think about. All right, we're going to stop our feet. We're going to jab all the way in and out in the front. Big movements, bringing those hands all the way in to your shoulders and punching all the way out straight. Once again, I feel this in my ribs even. Sitting up tall. It keeps that heart rate up. So remember to slow your pace to whatever you feel good at. And you can always pause if you need to. All right, back to jumping jacks. One foot out, both arms up if you can. Or you can do one arm, one leg. Taking those deep breaths. So you can switch it to this if you want, right? Take it a little down just a notch. Because that heart rate gets up with all these big movements. 3, 2, 1, and last set of crosses. Big twist in the waist. Try to punch that arm out straight all the way across your body. This also works that chest a little bit as you squeeze that arm across. Good. Work on those big, long arms. You don't have to go fast. And we're done. All right, once again, round that back. All those turns when we do our crosses really do a little bit of work on that spine. Lots of twisting, okay, which is really good for our flexibility, but we also need to keep that back stretched out. All right. Okay. One more time through with our pattern, okay? So remember, out, in, on each side, then heels for 2, and then 4 hooks. All right, we're going to go through 3 times, as big as you can. Let's go. Out, in, out, switch, out, in, out, and heels. 1, 2, and switch, heels. 2, and then 4 hooks. 1, 2, 3, 4. out, in, out, switch, out, in, out, switch and heel, 2 and heel, 2 and hook, 2, 3, 4, out, in, good, out, in and heel, 2 and switch, heel, 2 and hook, 2, 3, and 4. Good. All right, let's give ourselves a little break here. And I do want to stretch the back again. So let's do this this time. Let's put our hands between our between our legs inside and just kind of reach down towards the floor, really getting that deep stretch in the lower back, keeping your hands above your heart. Okay, you should feel that nice stretch in that lower part of your spine. And then peel yourself up. Nice and easy, bring the shoulders back. All right, let's switch it up. I want to go ahead and grab our weights. And I want to start with, we'll start with some upper body, okay? Nice and easy. This time we're going to do a little counting. And switch it up. So we're going to do some multiplying today. Okay. First off, we're just going to do some arm curls, some bicep curls. So we want to sit up and we're bending, our elbows are into our waist. We're going to curl all the way up and down, but let's count by 2s up to 15, or excuse me. We're going to do 15, so we're counting by 2s up to 30. All right, so sit up tall, let's go. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, and 30. All right, now we're going to do some shoulder rotations. So our elbows are in to our hips, are right by our hips, by our waist. Our hands are going to come together in the front. So it looks kind of like this. Our arms are straight out. So we have a bend in the elbow. Now, we're going to take those elbows, keep them in our hips, but we're going to rotate at the shoulders out and then in. Okay, so you should feel that in your shoulders, right here on the top. Rotate out and in. You'll also feel your back squeezing as you open that up. 4, 5, going to 10. 6, good. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. All right, let's put those weights on our legs, and we're going to do some quad work and hip flexor work. So we're just going to lift one foot up, and we're going to touch our heel up and down for 10. And we're going to switch legs. Okay, then we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to touch our toe down for 10. Okay, so back and forth, 10 on each side. You're going to start feeling the top part of your quads and your hip flexors. So sitting up, we're going to go heel up and down first. So lift up and touch with the heel. 2, 3 is up as high as you can. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch legs. 1 and heel. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other leg now, toes touches. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And switch. 1 and toe. 2, 3. Keep flexing that heel. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, deep breath. We're going to go back to the core. Okay, So first, we're just going to do some squeezes forward. I want you to put your weights on your chest. Hold them there. We're going to squeeze all the way down, and as we do, I'm going to suck in that tummy real tight. Come all the way back up to the center. Okay, lower down and squeeze, and up. Just bending at the waist. Forward and up. So pull the tummy in tight. Forward and up. Breathe in and out with each one. I like to breathe out as I go down. Breathe in as I come up. That we're squeezing that tummy in tight. 3 more. All right, now we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to go back towards the back of the seat. So we're seated to the front, holding the weights on our chest. We're going to go back and then forward again, just straight up to the center. I want to make sure as you go back, your feet don't come up off the floor. You're going back too far if that happens. Okay, so this is the area we're working now, from the belly button down. So we want to pull it in really tight. Use that whole core, including your lower back here. Let's go. We're going to go back and up. Back and up. Once again, blow out and breathe in. It's really important to suck in that part of your abdomen, especially underneath the belly button. Try to keep your back as straight as you can. You don't have to go back far to feel this. Let's do 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Take a deep breath. We're going to do all those again, starting with our curls. And do a little bit more multiplying today. So let's multiply this time by 3s. So we're going to do 3 up to 45, just with our arm curls. So working our biceps, we're sitting up tall, all the way up and down. 3, good. 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30, 33, 36, 39, 42, 45. All right. Whew, okay, shoulder rotations. I only want you to concentrate on the back and shoulders here. So don't worry about counting or anything. Elbows are into your waist. Hands are together in the front. Okay, you should feel your back working already. We're going to open, use those shoulders, and close. Open and close. So work in those shoulders and a little rotating here. Out, squeeze in. Out, squeeze in. Good. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. All right, back to our legs. Okay, so we're going to take our heel up and down. Let's count. We're going to do both sides. And let's count this time by 4s. We're doing 10. 4s up to 40. And then when we switch to the other side, we're going to go backwards from 40. All right, so we have to think about this. So we're on one heel. We're going to lift that heel up as high as we can, up and down, touching the heel. So pull that toe up so you're flexing your foot and you're squeezing that calf. Okay, so let's lift. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 40, and switch. Let's count back. 40, 36, 32, 28, 24, 20, 16, 12, 8, and 4. Again, let's count by fives. 5, on your toe. 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Switch toes. 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, and 5. All right, deep breath. Deep breath. We're going to do our forward and backward sit-ups again. Let's do 10 of each. Don't worry about any counting this time. What I want you to think about is that core, making it as tight as you can. Okay, so we're going to hold the weights here on the chest. Remember, we're going to go forward and squeeze the tummy in, blow it out, and then breathe in on the way back up to the center. So forward out, come up, breathe in. Good. Forward and squeeze that tummy in. And up. Our back is as straight as we can get it. Forward. Back up. Good. Forward. And back up. Forward. Back up. 3 more. Forward. And up. Forward. And up. Last time. Forward and up. Stay here. Okay. Now we're going to go back towards the back of our seat for 10. Back and up. Breathe in and out every time. Make that tummy real tight, especially beneath the belly button. This is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, I'm going to put my weights down for now. Grab a drink. All right. Good, okay. Just going to do a little stretching here. I'm going to start with that back nice and round. Elbows are out. Fingers are on the inside of the thighs. Thumbs are out. I want you to round your back like a cat. Okay, so this time really arch it instead of just leaning forward. So make a big curve. Turn to the side so you can see me better. Make a big curve in your back. Take your lower spine and push it out. Big circle here. Stretching that lower back. All right, now we're going to sit up. Take those shoulders, pull them back. Okay, drop them down. And then lift the chin up, open the chest. So this is basically a cat and cow. So let's go back to that cat. Big round arch in the back here. Pull those shoulder blades open. And then we're going to reverse that. So sitting up, pulling the shoulder blades back. Chest open, chin up. All right. Okay, so we needed to get a little stretching in there. Let's go ahead and pick our weights back up. Okay. I just want to do a little bit more rotation in our legs. So we are going to pretend there's something on the side of our legs. We're going to sit up really tall. And we're going to lift a foot up, and then we're going to pretend there's something on the side of our legs. We're going to open it up to the side and then lift and around. So instead of just going out and in, we're going to lift out, okay? Kind of like in a big semicircle, all right? Then we'll switch sides. Lift out, lift in. Now you don't have to use weights with this, okay? And you're going to notice that you're kind of moving around in your seat a little bit. So I really want you to hold that core in tight. Lift using your hip. Out. Lift. In. Really concentrate on the hips here. Lift. Out. Lift. In. Lift. Out. Lift. In. The biggest circle you can get with that leg. Okay, really working on the hips here. Lift, out, lift, in. Lift, out, lift, in. 2 more on each side. Lift, out, lift, in. Lift, out, lift, in. 2 more. Lift, out, lift, in. Lift, out, and lift, in. All right, you can put your weights down or you can use them for this. We're going to do 1 more set of those side bends, squeezing for a count of 5. Okay, so sitting up tall, legs are really far apart, shoulders are back and down. Okay, we're going to reach down to one side and kind of hold it and squeeze for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to the center, other side, reach, and kind of pulse there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back up, switch sides. Now squeeze. 2, 3, 4, 5. Back up, good. Other side, reach, and squeeze. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 more time each side. Reach and squeeze. 2, 3, 4, 5, and other side. Squeeze. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. All right, put those down. All right, we are going to do a lot of stretching here for our flexibility. So let's go ahead and stay to the front of the seat. Let's start with just the back of the legs. Okay, so let's bring one leg out nice and straight. Our heels into the floor, our toe is up. You take that hand and push that leg as straight as you can. And then put your other hand on your thigh so you're nice and balanced, and then just lean forward at the waist. Stretch the lower back here. Keeping that front leg straight, pull your toe back more. You're stretching that calf. And then if you want, you can take that opposite hand and reach over down for that toe. And that will stretch the back in a little bit different way. Kind of feel it in the center and up on one side. So I really want you to pay attention to stretching that spine. And then come back up and let's switch the other leg out. Heel is in the floor, toe is up. We're going to kind of lean forward over those legs, stretching that lower back. And then if you want, reaching over for that toe. And as you reach, I want you feeling that, especially right there in the upper back, right where our shoulder blades are. All right, let's sit up. And let's go ahead and scoot to the back of the seat. We're gonna end up doing a little bit more stretching to the front too, but we're gonna cross one leg over the other. I want to stretch our hips. Okay, so I'm gonna hold my leg with one hand, and then I'm gonna take my other hand on the inner thigh, push that leg down and away, keeping my whole bottom on the seat, but this stretches the hip. You shouldn't feel knee pain. If you're pushing and you're feeling pain right here, you're probably pushing too far. So just let it go and just maybe hold that knee in a little bit more. Get to a comfortable spot where you feel the hip, but no pain in the knee. Okay, it helps to kind of hold that leg in towards you, really wanting to stretch that hip area. We did a lot of leg work, a lot of work out to the sides and then lifts. So we worked our hips really well. And now we need to stretch them. Okay, let that go and then either grab the front of your calf here or underneath your thigh, bring that knee up towards the chest. Okay, and then take your toe and make some circles. And let's really concentrate. Get a big, big circle here. One way and other way. Loosen up that calf, loosen up the ankle. All right, set that down. Let's bring that other one up and over. Same thing, but remember, sometimes our hips are different, so we want to make sure that we're not doing the same exact thing. If you're feeling something funny, you need to stop, especially in those knees. But let's try to get our hip worked out here. It's really an important spot for our movement. Okay, let that go and then bring that knee up towards your chest. You can grab the front or underneath, whatever feels better to you, and the higher you can get your knee, the better you're going to get a stretch in the back of that leg. Now take your toe in some big circles here. Really work that ankle out. And then the other way. All right, good. Set that leg down. Okay, let's stay kind of to the front of the seat. I want to stretch our back again really good. So feet are about shoulder width apart. We're going to take our arms like this and just kind of slide down towards the floor. If you can get your fingertips to the floor, that's okay. All right, or you can kind of rest them on the floor. If you're really flexible and you can put your palms on the floor, then go for that, okay? But I want you to feel that lower back stretching out here. Okay, so keep your bottom down and really feel that nice long spine. And then slowly roll up using your vertebrae here to roll yourself back up. Pull your shoulders up and back. Let's bring our arms down to the sides and take a big deep breath and reach our arms up overhead. We're going to grab one wrist and take that arm and pull it up towards the ceiling or out in the front, but let's try to make it long. Try to pull that shoulder up, stretching that shoulder socket out. Good. And release those arms down. Shake it out a little bit. All right, once again, deep breath up and grab the other wrist. Take that arm and pull it as straight as you can, feeling that in the shoulder. Deep breath. And bring those arms back down. Once again, arms are in the front. We're going to reach down again in between our feet. Reach down to the floor and extend that lower back really long, stretching it out. Open those shoulder blades up. And peel yourself up one vertebrae at a time. Round your shoulders back and down. Okay. We're going to take the chin now and just drop it into the chest. Release the back of the neck and the shoulders. And then take the chin all the way up and back. Let's go all the way back down again. And once more, all the way up. All right, arms are down to the side. We're going to take one big deep breath up. And take your fingertips and reach as tall as you can. And then blow it out. Come all the way down with those arms nice and big. And you are done. All right. Great job, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me at home. Give us a thumbs up if this is working for you. We need to know. Have a great rest of your week. Bye-bye now. Well, how was that?